You want to not bump into me?
I'm sorry.
You want to not bump into me?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you want to not bump into me? Look at that. You want to not bump into me?
Sorry.
No?
We seem to have a person that is videotaping and is being discreet and doesn't want to give up any type of information or ID.
Perfectly legal.
He is suspectful.
Need this.
Definitely, yeah.
You'd have to sign a private person's arrest form.
Okay.
It'd be you placing him under arrest.
Sunday morning in Brea, California. What began as a peaceful exercise of the First Amendment outside the Refinery church quickly spiraled into a physical confrontation. These church members believe their moral laws override the United States Constitution. But when a member chooses to use his body to silence a camera, the legal lines are crossed. Does a public sidewalk offer sanctuary from the Bill of Rights? Watch closely as this man of faith learns a very expensive lesson in civil rights. Welcome back to ID Refusal Central.
What you got going on?
Not much. How about you guys?
Good.
Here enjoying the morning.
Nice.
Can I ask why you're taking pictures?
Oh, well, I'm busy working right now, so I don't really like to talk while I'm working.
Who do you work for?
Huh?
Who do you work for?
Well, I don't care to discuss that. Who do you work for?
Well, I work here at the church on Sunday mornings, that's
Very
for
cool.
sure.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good to know. All right, well, you have a good morning. The Refinery Church, there we go. Looks like their service times begin at like 10 o'clock, I think, yeah.
Because we got people here that probably wouldn't appreciate that.
What's that?
Did you hear what I said?
No, I wasn't listening.
I
What?
said probably need to stop filming since there are people here that you haven't asked permission to film.
Oh, well, I don't need it on the sidewalk.
That's true, but
Yeah.
you know these people really don't want to be filmed.
Oh, well, I really don't want to have an interaction with you. So,
Oh, well then you can go ahead and move on.
I can stay as well. You can move along if you like. Have a good day. It looks like they got some merchandise set up in the tent here. I mean, is there anything you want to say positive about your church while I have the camera on?
Say positive about our church?
Yeah, I mean, for the people that are going to be watching this,
Who are going to be watching this?
quite a bit of people actually.
Why?
Why is there so many questions?
You asked me to talk about our church. I'm just curious why.
Well, I'm giving you opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know you and I don't know your audience, so I'm not sure really how
Well,
to comment.
I don't know you, so I'm going to disengage.
The interrogation begins with a smile, but don't be fooled. This is a classic fishing expedition. When they ask, "Who do you work for?" they aren't looking for a job. They're looking for a way to exert control over a public space. Under the Fourth Amendment, this is a consensual encounter. You have no legal obligation to answer, and your silence is the ultimate weapon against their curiosity. They try to frame working as a crime, but in reality, the only thing being broken here is their sense of entitlement.
Right, so you don't know me. Why are you filming?
Huh?
Why are you filming?
Why are you attending church?
That's not answering my question. Why are you filming?
Well, you're asking me questions. Why
This
are
church
you
has been here
attending
a long
church?
time. Can I ask why you're filming us?
You can ask, of course, yeah. You are aware that anything from a public view can be recorded, correct?
From a public view, yeah, but you know what's been going on at churches with people disrupting and
I
violence
haven't disrupted
place.
anything. I just got here like less than
Right,
5 minutes
so we're
ago.
very aware of people
Yeah.
who are coming into this setting.
For sure.
Right.
And you have every right to have your concerns.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
very concerned because
I
not
don't
too
bel-
long
I don't-
ago, a church in Laguna Niguel,
Yeah.
somebody came in and shot up people. So
I heard
we're
about
very
that.
aware
That's very
of people.
unfortunate, yes.
Yeah,
But I don't believe I'm posing a threat to anybody.
you don't seem to be, but you are videoing, so that is a concern.
Well, it's part of my First Amendment right to video, just
To
like
video a church?
in public.
To video a church is your First Amendment right?
Freedom of press, yeah. Anything that can be
You're
seen.
part of the press?
Well, we all are. We all have the freedom of press.
But your freedom is now infringing on these people's privacy freedom.
But let me explain to you. If you're in public, if you can be seen from public, then there's no expectation of privacy. Supreme Court's decided that a long time ago. I mean, you're welcome to look it up.
Still don't understand why you'd want to film a church.
Because I'm going to disseminate some information to the public.
What information are you planning to disseminate about a worship service?
Whatever I'm here to document. Like I said, it's my First Amendment freedom of press right.
Okay. Dino, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and call the authorities. So
Would you like some information about the law
check
to ease your
see
discomfort?
if they're actually within his rights? Because I'm not sure, but the police will know if that's actually.
Oh yeah, they're going to tell you the same thing I just told you.
Great.
Yeah. So you're welcome to call whoever you like.
Oh, with what's been going on around churches around America?
Definitely, I understand.
Absolutely.
I fully understand. And I'm not knocking you for your concerns. You're welcome to have those concerns, just like anybody. And because I have two gentlemen standing in front of me, I'm recording for my security right now.
For your security?
Yes. So.
You seem like you're nervous. Hi,
No.
we seem to have a person that is videotaping and is being discreet and doesn't want to give up any type of information or ID.
Perfectly
He
legal.
is suspectful. Can we get an officer to roll by and take a look at what we're doing here?
You might want to tell them I'm on a public
I'm
sidewalk.
at 125 West Ash, and
Refinery Church.
it's Refinery Church.
I mean, your sign right there says you're welcome here, but I don't feel very welcome here at this moment.
Well,
Listen to the gaslighting. They claim his recording infringes on privacy, yet they are standing on a public sidewalk in plain view. The Supreme Court was clear in Glick versus Kniff. If it can be seen from public, it can be recorded. There is no expectation of privacy in the public square. They invoke recent church tragedies to weaponize fear against a man with a camera. It's a desperate attempt to swap your constitutional rights for their personal comfort.
Dino, is that your name? Dino? Nice to meet you, by the way.
Well, you haven't given up any of your information, so it's not very nice to meet you.
I mean, I'm not obligated to, am I?
Well, it is as a moral obligation. Apparently, you're lacking in moral compass because you're carrying a backpack and you're filming. So,
Oh, it's got water in it.
well, we don't know that.
Did you see the straw coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about you, and you've been disruptive this whole time that you've been here. So.
Disruptive? How so? Like I said, I just
videotaping people when they have not given you permission to do that. Very disruptive.
I know we're on the
permission's
sidewalk.
not needed in public.
Yeah, but
If I was on your property, then of course I'd need permission.
well, it's still.
No,
It's close enough.
that's how the law works.
Well, you push things to a law, and
We have a
then
church service
there's a
going
moral
on.
law.
People are coming here expecting to be safe, to not have to.
I'm not
be
posing a threat to
filmed.
anybody. I mean, you guys are broadcasting your service to online, aren't you? Oh, there they are. Brea PD.
Well, the police are over there.
And again, they're not going to do anything.
Yeah. Well, but we have people here that do not want to be videotaped.
Well, then, are you guys having service inside, or is it strictly outside?
Yes, inside.
They're welcome to go inside to create their privacy then.
Well, thank you for giving us permission to go inside.
I mean, if you want
That was very
privacy,
thoughtful of
if you don't want privacy and you don't want to be seen from public,
I
then
appreciate you telling us how to have a worship service.
You're lacking in moral compass. When the law isn't on their side, they pivot to morality. This member, Dino, tries to shame the auditor for not surrendering his ID. But in America, we don't live under moral law. We live under the Constitution. Under Heibel versus Nevada, you don't need a moral compass to refuse an ID request when no crime has been committed. They call him disruptive, but the only thing being disrupted is their ability to bully a citizen in silence.
don't bump into me.
As long as we keep engaging him, you'll bump into me.
As long as we keep engaging him,
Don't bump into me.
you know, that's the way that he does.
You want to not bump into me?
I'm sorry.
You want to not bump into me?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you want to not bump into
Sorry.
me?
Well,
Look at that. You want to not bump into me?
sorry.
Are you aware of the Bane Act, sir?
Sorry.
Are you aware of the Bane Act? This asshole's stepping on my foot. Are you aware of the Bane Act? Are you aware of the Tom Bane Act? Trying to prevent anyone from their constitutional rights is a civil rights violation.
The line is crossed. Physical contact. This isn't an accident. It's a calculated move to intimidate. California's Bane Act, Civil Code 52.1, forbids any individual from using force or the threat of force to interfere with your constitutional rights. By bumping and stepping on the auditor's foot, Darno just transitioned from a concerned citizen to a civil rights violator. Watch the arrogance in his walk. He thinks his faith makes him untouchable by the law. He's about to find out how wrong he is.
Now you're on file?
Yeah, well, you got my information now, so there you go.
Well, if you want to file a
Yeah,
report,
I do, definitely.
then-
I do,
then
definitely.
we need this.
Definitely, yeah.
You'd have to sign a private person's arrest form.
Okay.
It'd be you placing him under arrest. So that's you accepting all the civil and criminal liability on this. We're just accepting that arrest for you.
All right.
If I do determine that there was an assault that took place. So are you going to show me the video?
Yeah, definitely. Here. It's a 9-minute video. Do you need to see the entire thing, or?
If you just show me maybe what led up to the incident and then when it occurred.
Sure. Yeah. Let me find it here.
Was there any like harsh words exchanged or anything like that that would make him?
No, they just came
Bump
out and
you, or-
they expressed their concerns and.
Trying to prevent anyone from their constitutional right.
I believe it was a violation of the Bane Act as well, because they're trying to prevent me from.
So he was saying that there's no way to be engaged in, like these guys will engage you at all costs. I didn't engage anybody. The two of you walked up to me. So as long as we keep engaging him, you'll bump into me. That's the way that he does. You want to not bump into me? I'm sorry. You want to not bump into me? Sorry. Yeah, you want to not bump into me?
The police arrive and the narrative flips. Notice how the officer mentions a private person's arrest. This is a double-edged sword. It puts all the civil and criminal liability on the auditor. The church members who were so bold earlier are now hiding behind the pastor. This is why we record. Without this footage, it's his word against theirs. With it, it's the truth against a lie. The big boy in plaid is no longer laughing.
Here comes Big Boy for an apology. Let's hear it. Let's see what he has to say.
So I found out your name is Christine, and I'm here to apologize for anything that I might have caused or done to you, and hope that you can accept my apology for what happened here today.
You good with that, Christine, or you have any questions for him or anything?
Well, I might want to seek legal representation for a Bane Act violation.
Okay, like I said, I can give you that incident number and then you can speak all that.
Yeah, I'll take the incident number.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
I apologize, I'm out of cards, so I will write it.
You can just say it to the camera if you want.
Okay, let me get it for you. 610, what's my incident number? So it's 2206-14. Your left is 29 or 39? 1439. 2206-1439.
1439.
Okay, and like I said, it's all your guys' info is going to be inputted in there, and the whole incident's documented from your call, from what he told me, what you told me. Okay.
All right.
Anything else
you
we can
very
do for you?
Nah, that seems like that might be about it here.
Okay. Hopefully, we don't have any more problems for the rest of the day, and you can enjoy your Sunday. Try
Thanks.
to stay
And
out
can
of
I
the
ask
heat,
if
okay?
you guys were recording the entire
we were.
time?
The finale of arrogance. Dino, the man who used his body as a weapon minutes ago, now offers a hollow apology to avoid a set of handcuffs. He calls it an apology for anything I might have caused, refusing to take accountability for the deliberate bump. But here is the lesson. An apology is not a legal get-out-of-jail-free card. Our auditor hears the words, but refuses the peace offering, leaving the door open for legal consequences. The camera never forgets, and neither does the law. Since your First Amendment rights don't end where their discomfort begins, subscribe to stay legally armed, and always remember to stand your ground with ID Refusal Central.